Today we're gonna introduce the OLED screen supplier for iPhone 11.
So what are OLED and LCD screens? OLED screen is organic light emitting digital. Displays don't use a black light. Each individual pixel produces its own light. Brightness can also be controlled on a per level basis. This means that whites are brighter than the blacks and darker. Images have more contrast and more vibrant. And the LCD screen is a traditional screen. Liquid crystal display screens has constant black light. A panel the same size as the display creates a steady white light that illuminates the display. Manufacturers layer polarizers and filter in front of the black light control the amount of the light that shines through.
And why Apple choose OLED screen? Because OLED or LCD screen doesn't affect the resolution of the displays. Regardless, higher resolution means higher image quality. However, more pixels means more power usage. OLED screen makes the display thinner overall, allowing for the thinner phones or phones with more stuff inside, like bigger battery. Furthermore, OLED screen can save battery. With OLED screen, dim color use less power.
So OLED screen for iPhone 11, the situation assessment is for the price from Samsung because from iPhone 10 and iPhone 8 Plus, they are using OLED screen already from Samsung, and they need to find a secondary OLED screen provider with a preferable price and same quality in order to reduce the dependency of Samsung screens. And the problem they got right now is only few companies are able to make this kind of OLED screens because of its kind of new technology they're developing. So even there are companies can make this, the standard and stability cannot be assured. Comparing with the price of the previous year Samsung offered, for LCD screen made for iPhone 7, the cost of OLED screen enormously increased from 45 to 55 US dollars per piece to 120 to 130 US dollar per piece. Therefore, it's very important for Apple to find a second company to provide OLED screens and also be able to negotiate with Samsung for lower price.
Our objective is to reduce 30% of cost for each OLED screen from 120 to 130 US dollar, depending on the screen size, to 84 to 91 US dollar per piece, with current quality within 6 months before the next generation iPhone launched its massive production.
So we made two plans for achieved objective. The plan A is bargain with Samsung about the current offer they can provide. First, we need to make Samsung as an exclusive OLED screen provider for all next iPhone generation, which means with the increasement of the production, they will have bigger order from us. So it's a benefit for Samsung company. And second one is to offer Samsung with more component orders, such as chips or camera components that they already make. And the third is to state the fact that other companies are also able to make high quality OLED screens, such as LG, Sharp, etc. And those Samsung, as the competitor of Samsung, they must have idea of the current technology development of their component, so they are well aware of it. So, and their price, of course, is much lower than Samsung because they cannot make this kind of amount of production. So it's a leverage for us that we can threaten, not threaten, but we can tell Samsung that the fact we are not obliged to use OLED screen only from you, but we can also seek another supplier. So this is the plan A, to bargain. And the plan B is we separate our next generation iPhone OLED screen orders, only 50% from Samsung, and keep the same original price. And the other 50%, we need to find other suppliers like LG Sharp, JDI. So from their company, of course, we pay lower price. So in average, we need to achieve 30%, which means the price purchased from other companies is much lower. So the recommendation is plan A. Why is plan A? Because we know the fact that apart from Samsung OLED screen, this part is using for iPhone X, other iPhone 10, sorry, apart from Samsung OLED screen using for iPhone 10, other parts from Samsung are also used in iPhones, and the company of Samsung will gain 110 USD for each iPhone X, iPhone 10 setting. The total profit from each iPhone 10 overcomes Samsung's own flagship model, mobile, Galaxy X8. So let's say the profit from Samsung, the profit of Samsung from iPhone is tremendously high, and they are depending on the setting of the iPhone. So this could be a leverage from Apple. And the second one is Samsung has been proven from the past few years to be the first qualified OLED screen supplier with the quality of their product, and all that has been tested, and we have data for the uh, for the for their product. So 50 million pieces of quality, that is huge quantity. We intend to make Samsung the exclusive screen supplier if Samsung agrees upon reducing 30% price for each screen, and by improving their manufacturing process, also by innovating new technologies. So in exchange, Apple will make more orders from other parts of iPhone 11 in order to make a strategic cooperation. So I think this is the most safe plan, that we don't risk to compromise the quality of the screen